I'm not saying you have to be like, you know, throwing people out head first out the door, not like that. But you always have to stick up for your staff, okay? The guest is not always right. They'll tell you they are, and those who tell you that are those corporate people, you know, people who don't really work well in line operations. But the guest is not always right. But you have to be respectful at all times, and you can't ever lower your professional bar. Employee morale is a big thing. A lot of places, employee morale is very low, and it's unfortunate. But that's the attitude that people have towards the company. I know like employee morale in some places are much lower than, you know, you walk into Chick-fil-A and everyone's like, I just love Chick-fil-A. I can't lie to you. But people are happy there because they're treated with respect. When relationships are negative, if you're ever harmed by another person, intentionally or unintentionally, apologize, even if it's, you know, sometimes you have to bite the bullet even if you didn't do anything wrong. Anybody, it's just part of life and relationships. If apology is accepted, show regret. I'm really sorry that happened. I didn't mean for that. Blah blah blah. If it's not accepted, move on and try to improve your behavior if in fact you did something wrong. That's a lot of times. We'll find ourselves apologizing for things we didn't do, and that's part of life too. For relationships lost, don't hold a grudge. Keep it respectful and professional. If your coworker acts rudely or inappropriately, don't retaliate. This takes years to kind of work on it because a lot of people's gut reaction and knee-jerk reaction is like an eye for an eye, and that's a bad thing to do in the workplace. You can't do that because going to last number 6 there could be construed as being hostile, and you don't want to ever. If people are like that, you just need to report to HR, or if you're a manager, you need to get rid of that. You need to find a way to get rid of that person. You can't have this stuff going on in the workplace. Dating at work. Anybody ever dated somebody at work? All right. People discourage that, but like I said, I like the person more than I like the job, so I left. Dating your boss, though, regardless of that, is highly inappropriate. It's a big no-no. Always use caution when dating coworkers and/or vendors, because a lot of times things get bad, and you do represent your company 24/7. Don't ever share confidential information with that's one of the things that happens at work is you feel comfortable with somebody, if you're dating them and you're sharing things you shouldn't share. Again, don't ever badmouth anybody. You think it all you want, write it in your diary, do something besides say it. It's best to keep your romantic life separate from work at all times. Nobody cares or should care what you do in your personal life. Last thing we're talking about is socializing. A lot of things happen at the workplace. You have social events, you have holiday parties, social functions, picnics. Remember that you're still working while you're at these functions. So treating everyone with respect. If somebody's at a workplace party, and sometimes these things get out of control with all the birthdays and everything else, and I understand that. But making sure when you're at functions, you're not overindulging in alcohol. I've seen so many people get terminated for doing stupid things at holiday parties. I could write a book. And even if alcohol is being served, restraining yourself and not, hitting it too hard there. At work, respecting people's space with respect to privacy and workspace. In shared work areas, avoid loud noises. As all of you know, I detest gum chewing with a passion, so when I hear gum chewing, it makes me very mad. So I used to have people that did that at work, and it drove me crazy. But smells or any distractions, loud music, you shouldn't. If you're gonna listen to music, you need headphones. These are just basics. And then what I said before about if you're always asking, like if I knock on my boss, he has an open door policy, but I always knock first and say it's a good time. It's when it's just barge in and start, well, next thing you know, it's like he's actually on a conference call, and so you really come off looking bad. don't do that. Don't take items without permission. Now this last thing, breaks and break room. If you go into the break room in KWS, for example, you'll walk behind where Deidre Scott's desk is, and there's a little sink there. Every single workplace has the same thing on their refrigerator, by the coffee pot, by the sink. Make sure to wash it. People will take place and just leave dirt like there's some magical, like we have somebody come in and clean up after us. It's not how it is. So always make sure we're looking like the refrigerator back in, yeah, where people will just leave things in there for months. You can't do that, especially in the workplace. Making sure you're just take your food in, eat your lunch. It should be common sense, but it does create a lot of workplace issues, and it's just ridiculous. And leave the place clean for the next person, making sure you're being respectful. Gift giving happens a lot, but you're not required to give gifts. Don't make people, don't feel guilted into giving gifts. Group gifts are not mandatory, like Boss's Day or Administrative Assistant's Day. If you don't want to give, don't give. If you can't give, if you don't have it, don't do it. Don't feel compelled to do it. And if you do receive a gift, make sure first off if you're a manager, you understand your workplace, the rules and regulations about accepting gifts from both vendors, because there could be conflicts of interest there, but also with staff. I can remember when I was at St. John's University in Queens, at holiday time, I had a really large Greek and Italian. There was a whole lot of ladies that worked there, and at Christmas time they just gave liquor. Like I had like 50 bottles of liquor for a gift, everything, wine, liquor, and I couldn't take it. And I was like, you guys, and it just kept coming in. I appreciate it. I let them give it to each other as like a little whatever, but yeah, it was tough. But if you do receive a gift from somebody, just like you do in normal life, thank you, or send a note thanking them. Taking care of common areas, like I said, break rooms, things like that. An office machine is jammed, or if there's a vending machine jammed, you don't have to shake it like this person was doing out here earlier. Just find somebody to just give you your dollar back. You don't have to. You don't have to run into it like you're an NFL linebacker. This happens a lot with office machines and printers. If they're jammed, don't just leave it. I don't think I've done it, but I've heard people that have. That's all we have there. Does anybody have any questions? I know that was a